Dad cared very deeply for not only everybody around him, but for everything he did. He put all of what he had into both of those things, whether it was, you know, having a short conversation with somebody in the halls, whether it was a huge project involving the whole station. He put everything he did into it, and everything was fun about it. It was almost like work came easy to him because he enjoyed everything he did, and that went for the interactions we had as a family as well. Everything was a game, everything was a story, everything was fun. With especially men around that age, lots of enthusiasm, there's a lot of pressure. I think our society, you know, builds you up so high that when you have moments when you have weakness, the only person that is really there to beat you up is yourself. And that was Dad. It was very personal to him. He beat himself up. Nobody beat him up. He beat himself up. And it's a very lonely, lonely battle to have. Even people that knew what he was struggling with, he would tell them what he was doing to get better. And that idea of opening up and letting somebody see what he personally was struggling with, that was the hardest thing to get through. And it wasn't until, honestly, the last few weeks that we met a psychiatrist who was really able to understand that. It's such a hard thing to get at when a person doesn't want, they don't want people to see it. When you think of an addict, you think of the abuse. You think of a person that terrorizes, that's cruel, that destroys other people, and it's completely selfish. And I'm not saying there weren't moments that weren't hard, but this was about him. It was never about anybody else except for him. And that's heartbreaking. Dad, in the last 2 weeks, I would truly say made some of the biggest breakthroughs in his illness, recognizing what it was. Because in the last 2 weeks, he was able to focus on it. He was in the hospital, he was sober, and they had some really good breakthroughs, but he comes back. How the hell are you supposed to focus on both of those things on your own? And the fact that they are treated so separately, I truly, truly believe, my dad recognized he had a drinking problem years ago. He didn't recognize he had a mental health issue until 6 months ago. If they'd recognized it that long ago, my dad would still be here today. And I truly believe that. And so did he.